This is a fun throwback, guys.
It's on the beach.
Some of you guys are gonna get a kick out of this. Literally, where these two are standing right now is where me and Ethan Klein
It is
fought over pig feet.
Oh my god!
In my legit food review. What a throwback!
That's exactly where you right there. Because I was filming that, and we had to eat in Starbucks breakfast sandwiches that morning.
iDubbbz is back at it again, wilding out with Anisa, his husband. And we got to take a look at this. A lot of people have been sending it to me. It's nasty work.
And yourself. You're not safe just because you're on the sus list, by the way, or you're not on the sus list. Keep on your best behavior. That is true. What's your thoughts on the future of the internet with things like the dead internet theory and many AI data centers being built all at once? It feels like people are being pushed into an online atmosphere that can be easily controlled by bots. I agree. I mean, in some ways, I hope that dead internet theory is true because I do think it's, it might be like the wake up call that a lot of people need to get off the internet more. I don't know. I hope that would be the outcome, that people are like, oh, I need to touch grass, but we'll see.
I've been waking up lately because I'm choking on my own spit.
Clip it.
At 11 o'clock, I'll wake up 11:30. I've just fallen asleep and I'll wake up coughing because I've somehow inhaled my own spit. How does that make sense? I've never done that before.
I think that's when you're sleeping. It's like a catch-22 where your body needs to sleep so hard, like it really wants to sleep. But in sleeping that hard, you're drooling on yourself or whatever. And then you end up choking on your spit and it wakes you up. And then you need sleep even more. So then it's just a vicious cycle.
Maybe it is. I was like, maybe it is sleep apnea. I usually am breathing through my nose, but I don't.
I'll watch next time you're sleeping.
Ugh, what the heck is going on? People clicking on that to hear about that? I don't think they wanted to hear about that, bro. Maybe I'm crazy. Let me know in the comment section. But why does Anisa always make everything about her, let alone nasty details about what you choking on? That's just pretty sick. Man, it's hard to get through it because I'm befuddled at this point. They're both losers. iDubbbz is such a cornball that he is letting this other cornball run his life. It's pretty damn sad. But I don't feel bad for them. Sometimes when Anisa does talk, I say, bless your heart. But that's because she's a nincompoop. Both of them are, if I'm being real. And this is what most of iDubbbz content is. Just letting Anisa, his husband, jibber jabber, and then watching clips from this TV show. Damn, he is a shell of his former self, man. He should be embarrassed.
Anyways, we were there and we're sitting there and it was me and my friend and their partner and Ian, and this stripper comes and sits on Ian's lap, and it didn't bother me at all, but I did find it kind of funny because Ian was so uncomfortable with what was going on, and was trying so hard to communicate, like he was looking at me, and I
was just like, it wasn't remotely fun for me. I was like, what the.
And they were, when I went to the bathroom, they were grabbing at you too, right?
Well, technically they were grabbing at me, but as I was walking through the place, it was a lot of hey, where are you going? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yo, this guy's a loser, bro. He's a loser. He was uncomfortable. Yeah, please don't touch me. Ladies, I belong to Anisa. That's my husband. There's so many people that be saying that my iDubbbz voice is on point in the comment section. Thank you. I appreciate the heck out of y'all. Shout outs to the Fang Gang. That's what I call my supporters, by the way. But yeah, man, iDubbbz is a loser, bro. And then she's just laughing. His husband, Anisa, is over there cracking up. He looks so uncomfortable as these ladies just, touched him. But if it was Hasan, he would have no problems. There would be no shame in his game. Yeah, sit on his lap like Santa Claus. Tell him what he want this year and for the rest of life. And Hasan's like, as long as you be one of my orbiters, if you get sued, I ain't gonna do nothing, right? I'm just watch you. iDubbbz is like, I know. And then he pushes him off, and then Anisa takes his place because that's where she want to be. She want to be with Hasan Piker.
I know a lot of Muslims. I've never seen a Muslim man shave a thin mustache unless they're like one of those like chav Muslims, like the bro Muslims that like wear a bunch of like gaudy jewelry and smell like a million different fucking. But those are like chavs. It's like the chavs of the Muslim world. I wouldn't say that's most. Listen,
people look for their second half that isn't as hairy or more hairy than they are.
It's also like I got the double whammy because I got the olive tone from my dad, but the really pale white skin from my Irish mom. But then I got thick, dark body hair. And like even when you shave that shit, it comes back
with a vengeance.
With a vengeance. Like when I shave my armpits that night, there's like stubble. Like it almost looks better when I don't fucking shave my armpits.
Yeah.
Because it's it's stubbly.
I don't mind armpit hair. I like armpit hair. Kind of like Joe Rogan. I'm the Joe Rogan to the left. We both like armpit hair. You got the Latina curse?
Yes.
Yeah.
I do. They used to call me gorilla arms in school, bitches.
Gorilla arms.
The other thing was,
that's a good new hate comment for
gorilla,
you. Me calling you gorilla arms.
There was one picture I took. It was a selfie, and there's flash on, and you could see all the arm hair. And they were zooming in on it.
Illuminated arm hair. That is rough.
The other thing I didn't understand as a child was. Not a child, but like a young teen, like junior high, is that women are supposed to shave their legs.
Oh, that's sad.
I would go to phys ed and I would have like dark, like I have dark, like you too small, but I have like dark, like thick black hair on my legs and really pale skin. And all the girls would bully me and they had smooth skin. And I thought it was just.
Hey, smooth skin.
I thought they were natural.
Yeah, Anisa would call them smooth skin. Hey, what's up, smooth skin?
What's up, smooth skin? I didn't know that like people were shaving. It was like 12, 13. I had the hairiest fucking legs. I had hairier legs than the boys.
In my school, the girls were even shaving their arms. And I was like, I'm not going to do all that.
So I did. Okay. This is when I started to lean into it. I shaved my arms for a long ass time after getting called gorilla arms. But then I went on this date. I think I was like 17 or 18. I went to the movies and the guy like rubbed my arm and he paused and he went, "Do you shave your arms?" And I was so mortified that I stopped shaving them. No. Because it was so embarrassing. Like, I don't know, something about that. So now I just stopped shaving them.
It's hard for me to address this without getting in trouble from YouTube. That sounded crazy. iDubbbz, Anisa, y'all are out y'all minds. Why is this a conversation that needs to be had publicly? Like, and then he's over there like, I actually like it. Yeah. So Hasan up in there like it more. She should have asked him about Hasan's hair on his arms. That is crazy. Let me get some lotion for my damn self. That made me realize how ashy I was. Yeah, that's way better. I'm not taking that out either. iDubbbz is like a 24-hour blooper reel. You just sitting there watching him mess up constantly. And she joins in. Like, ooh, I got an embarrassing story. Let me just come on here and just say something crazy.
Is that normal?
Okay, legit. This is a fun throwback, guys.
It's on the beach.
Some of you guys are gonna get a kick out of this. Literally, where these two are standing right now is where me and Ethan Klein
it is
fought over pig feet.
Oh my god!
In my legit food review. What a throwback!
That's exactly where you puked right there. Because I was filming that, and we had to eat in Starbucks breakfast sandwiches that morning, and I have a puke phobia, and I zoomed in on Ian when he was eating the pig foot. And I didn't know he was going to puke. And you puked literally right there. Mm-hmm. Right? This is where.
Yeah, right there. I mean, to be honest, guys, like all of these places look the same.
No, but
especially in LA. But I don't know. It looks very familiar and it would make sense.
It is.
Yeah. It's at least within a mile radius.
Why we need to know that? Like, where did that come from? Yo, you just want to remind people. I knew Ethan. I knew him. Oh, I knew. This is so strange, bro. It's very odd. And people are paying to see this. they want to watch this dude iDubbbz cry and complain about his old memories, and then have Anisa jump in as if she is relevant in any way, shape, or form. I held the camera. We don't care. We don't give a damn, Anisa. Like, iDubbbz gotta tell his husband to shut up. Streaming Mizkif is going crazy. With all that he got going on, he decided to call out Tectone. Yo, this is about to be wild.
Tectone blocked me. Why did Tectone just delete a picture of a gun? You might ask, chat, why did he delete the picture of the gun? Tectone went to court. Tectone went to court, and Tectone had a restraining order on him for the past few months. That's why Tectone wasn't streaming. Not because he was clearing his mind, because Tectone wasn't streaming because he had a fucking restraining order, okay? This restraining order that Tectone had, it was a few months ago, okay? He had a court today, and in court, Tectone was tried for sexual assault, and Tectone, with his 5 lawyers, lost. Tectone has not a restraining order from Pink. He has the upgraded version of a restraining order. He got an upgraded restraining order today. I forgot what it's called. There's a name for it. It is a protective order.
What about your case? What about your multiple cases? You want to talk about that? You trying to distract us all? What about the emo thing? You don't want to speak on that at all? That's crazy. And what you're alleging against Tectone is a wild statement without evidence or proof. I don't know if he actually did do any of these things that he's saying, but I haven't seen any kind of proof. And also, why are you not talking about your case? Like, what? Ain't you suing people too? Like, wow.
Tectone has a protective order from Pink Chew. For the next 10 years, Tectone can't own guns. That's why Tectone deleted that tweet. He's not allowed to own any firearms or weapons. Tectone is not allowed anywhere near her. Hundreds of yards he has to be away from her. And Tectone was accused, and the judge agreed of the sexual assault charges that Pink Chew had. Yes, 5 judges. 5 lawyers Tectone had. She had 1, and she won. That's how bad it was. He had 5 lawyers. My dad just said of all the guys that I couldn't stand, it was Tectone. Dad, that's not an uncommon statement. It's fucking known. Ready for this? There's Tectone with some of his lawyers leaving the courtroom. You can tell by his walk. You can tell by this. There he is leaving the courtroom today. The walk of shame as he lost the court case to Pink Chew. You can tell by his fucking giant dome and who that walk is. That it's him.
So still no actual evidence or proof of anything. Okay, this guy Mizkif is a loser. Once again, I'm not defending Tectone because I don't know any details about the situation at all. But it sounds like he's describing a civil case. And if Tectone did what he's alleging, that would go beyond civil. That's criminal. And yet evidence is, look at him walking out of a court case or something. Like, look, we don't know what that court case is about. He could have went for a ticket. I don't know anything. This sounds like you're just trying to distract us from your case. Let's talk about yours, bro. You talking about everybody and their mama trying to distract us. No. What you got going on? What's up with you and Emerald? Talking about some she hit me with plushies. Like a pillow fight? You gonna take her to court for a pillow fight? Meanwhile, she got? The evidence that she got out here in these streets? It looked bad for you, bro. Looked really bad for you. He also came out and was saying that Tectone was viewbotting, if I'm not mistaken. Tectone ain't live streaming forever.
Tectone's number. His name is John Techie Robertson. You're going to be singing that name a lot over the next few days. The reason why it says elevate, it's time to complete your workout, is because this was on my phone and I took these. These are screenshotted to me, and for some reason it says elevate. Okay, I'm just letting you know. Ready? This is the bots that were bought. This is Tectone's account, http/Tectone, http/Tectone. 2004, July 26th, quantity 1,000, when in August 4th, quantity 750. This is John Tectone. Zoom in, sure. This is John Tectone messaging the person that was buying him the bot saying, sad face, can you try that again? I'm stupid and dumb. You just make an account, pay to the top right and add it to your account. If you need help, let me know. It's good for you to do it anyway since I won't be around. Let me know if you need me to walk through it and I'll help you, which then they tried to help him with secure paying. Okay. Why do you have these? Because I'm a fucking demon. And when you fuck with me, I'm going to fucking destroy you.
I'm going to be honest. I don't know if those screenshots are real. I don't trust Mizkif. I don't trust the internet. I've seen so many fake screenshots. There used to be a website where you can make like the fake text messages or fake tweets. Yo, I remember seeing a former friend using that to try to like prove that famous people liked his music. This dude was trash. His music sucked. He wasn't good in any way, shape, or form. I don't know why he thought that people would believe it. They could just easily look at the dates, go into the person's page and be like, that tweet don't exist. But whatever. There's a lot of people like that out here in these streets. Miserable, weird, just strange people. But we don't know if those messages could be legitimate. And why is he just coming out now with them if he had them the whole time? Y'all don't think that's strange? That's not an odd coincidence. I don't think that's a coincidence at all, actually. I think that he's purposely doing this to distract people and get them off the scent. And he just personally has like a beef with Tectone. Shoot, I don't know if y'all saw where he had a beef with Sneeko recently and started calling him all types of criminal accusations. This is what Mizkif and anyone who is just over emotional on the internet does. They just lie. So I can't believe it. It's like the boy that cried wolf. He was talking about how what Emaru was doing to you. And then when you're asked to describe it, she hit me with a plushie on camera, softly like this. I wasn't the same after. Shut up. The timing just seems very weird. And I can't believe it to be genuine. What is he like? The cop of Twitch now? Let me come out here. I don't even think he's on Twitch. On Kick. Let me come on here and try to educate you guys on what's going on behind the scenes. No, talk about what you doing behind the scenes. Let's get some transparency with that before you want to start pointing fingers at everybody else. Talk about what you and Emaru went through, like what that court case is going to look like. Do you even have a case at all? I don't think so. I think if she take you to court or you try to take her, you're going to be the one that gets the bad judgment.
This is the bots that he bought, right? This is August 24th, right? Another time he bought bots. XDD, did you buy my bots with a fucking cringe ass emoji? LOL, just say like, because I do my lewd content, I need my own space. Tectone probably shitting on her because it's true. I'm going to do sets all over this house, like roleplay in the kitchen. Don't worry. Did you get my bots? So Tectone definitely needing her to buy the bots. I could only do 750, but I sent you the link to everything. Sad face. Can you try again? I'm stupid and dumb. Good job, Tectone. You fucking retard. You are right. You are stupid and you are fucking dumb. This is the bots. This is John Robertson. There's Tectone's picture on August 24th, paying $1,000, claiming it's a house when it really was for bots. Why would Tectone pay $1,000 for a house that he owns? Does that make any sense to anyone? No. And then these are the bots. This was taken on August 24th. This was on my phone. August 4th, he bought the bots starting at 70, quantity 750, quantity 1,000. Zoom in more. There's no way I have to zoom in more. For like this is zoomed in. There you go. Did you sell him the bots? Nope. This is not for me. This is not for my phone. I just have the screenshots of the text messages of John Robertson trying to ask and make someone buy bots for him because he's apparently too fucking stupid to do it. So this is him asking her to do this, and he was making her do it on her card, which then so Tectone wouldn't get caught, and then Venmoing her with pictures of house emojis so that way no one would know what it's for, randomly giving her thousands of dollars when he owns the house. How does that make sense? Because he was view botting.
If Tectone is view buying, yeah, I think that's pretty nasty. It's disgusting and it's foul. Not going to even try to like defend him or sugarcoat it if that's what he's doing. Also, all of these streamers that are bigger are doing it most of the time. I'm not going to say all, but a majority of these biggest streamers are botting, bro. Like, gotta call a spade a spade. If it ain't them, it's somebody on their team. Streaming and content creation is very similar to music. I know for a fact a lot of major artists or someone from their label is botting or getting ads, which that's another way you could like illegally bot in a way. You pay for the ads and your video gets placed in front of a bunch of things automatically. So you get views and maybe even a stream counter for your music video, even though the person wasn't trying to watch your damn music video, just popped up when they was trying to watch a different video. That happens. All right, so yes, I do believe the streaming game is just as nasty as the music industry, where people are buying bots and fake views and fake comments and engagement. Yes, I believe that a lot of these streamers are doing it. I also personally believe that Mizkif will be on the front of that line. He telling me he got all this information on who to contact to get bots if this is real, and he never used it. He never did anything. The same guy that was crying because his girlfriend got more streams than him. Stop that. Cut that out right now, bro. That don't even sound right. It sounds like that's something he would definitely do to try to stay on top, make it seem like he's some kind of big man or big shot. He's very ego driven and numbers driven. Also, let me just put this out there as well. How can we prove that any of these messages are real? We don't know who they even from. He's not releasing the full information. He's not really speaking on it. It's just like more so like a I'm trying to take you down campaign. Now, once again, that's not me defending Tectone. That's me saying I want to see evidence. When you're making any kind of accusation, especially the criminal kind, I want to see evidence. A lot of people hate me because I say that. I'm not comfortable just labeling people like nasty allegations or stigmas, whatever you want to say for it. Like, I don't think that it's cool to put charges and crimes on people's names, slandering them with no proof or information. I don't care. Get mad. Get mad at me. I'm just not like that. I've seen too many people's lives get ruined. Like the person who made that Lovely Bones book. One of their first books was made on a lie of some crime that she said happened to her that never happened. At least not with the person who did over 16 years of jail time for it. Just for them to try to film a movie about it and find out these facts or receipts don't really add up. They're not really making sense, the dates and times. And then the person who was in charge of writing or whatever for the movie went to the courts and said, yo, can y'all look at this again? And then the man got released. Detectives couldn't do this. Cops couldn't do this. So when you see things like that, and he, I think, eventually got some kind of money from a lawsuit recently. This is years of his life that was taken years ago. He got released. They just paid him for that. And honestly, I don't think they paid him enough. So you see things like that just from someone being able to point their finger and say, so-and-so did this. When I see people playing on the internet with labels, I don't like that. I really don't like that. And I try to be extremely exact when it comes to my coverage of cases or anything. If I even speak on it, I'm going to let you know my opinion, but I'm going to also let you know what's not a fact, what is a fact, what is just hearsay, or what the information is like being perceived as, or what is being spoken on, all of that. But I'm going to do it in a way where I'm going to keep my integrity and not just make up whatever. Mizkif don't have that. Hasan don't have that. There's a lot of these streamers and just people on the internet, down to the people in comment sections, that don't have that level of integrity. They think it's a game to label people, and I think that that's foul. But I'm not defending Tectone or anybody because I don't know nothing. I don't know none of these people. I do know Mizkif is a liar though. XQC, he responded.
I've proven that Tectone is a massive liar on every single claim that the guy had. Tectone lied about me with money.
Have you never reminded that not a single good thing has come out of Texas? The whole Austin, nothing good. Things went there to die and nothing came, nothing good.
Tectone lied about me with everything. He told people I shook his girlfriend's hand too long, that I was weird, that I did all these disgusting things. Tectone is going down and he is the fucking loser. People that attack people constantly like this chat, they're fucking losers. And the only reason why I have to do this stuff is not only to protect my name, but to stop other fucking retards like him getting in trouble. Tectone was a massive view botter. Now, do I usually care about that with people? No, I fucking don't. But when Tectone constantly attacks other people for view botting, constantly berates people, and I'm pretty sure he's had multiple fucking drama wars over people view botting and acting like he's a successful dude, I'm about to show you proof that he was not as successful as he wants you to believe. This is August 24th, right? Another time he bought bots. XDD, did you buy my bots with the fucking cringe ass emoji?
This is Android because green bubble, but phone number Mizkif shows that iMessage. No, you can get green bubbles even though you're on message.
To everything.
Your bots should count as fraud. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I mean, you're fraudulating. You're defrauding the public, and you're defrauding Twitch. I mean, I don't care what he says. I think that botting is fraud.
I just can't take Mizkif seriously. Like I can't, right? And I don't want it to sound like I'm defending somebody too hard, but y'all don't think that the timing is like super convenient? Y'all don't think the timing is odd, like and very strange, out of nowhere? He's not doing this from a genuine place. Has he just been exposing people out of the kindness of his heart? Has he just been exposing people out of the kindness of his heart? No, nah, son. I'm not even sure he has one, if I'm just being honest, but call me crazy.
Never go after people first. I go after people when they go after me. And you're one of those people, Tectone. And you are second on the door. Lakari was first, you're number two. And you're not going to be number two. There's going to be way more. And yes, People in Austin, you should be fucking afraid of me. You absolutely should, because I have every secret and everything about you. You should be scared. Don't act like you shouldn't. I know everything about you from the past 8 years. I have all of our DMs, text messages, things I know that you don't want out there. Tectone's not the second. Tectone's not. And guess what? There's going to be a third, fourth, fifth. All right, I already know who it is. You're all retarded. Good job. Keep being retarded. I'm over here by myself in LA chilling with all my friends. You guys just continue to play your little fucking Playmate Toys bullshit over there and act like you're all friends. You all hate each other, by the way. All hate each other. But keep playing on it. Keep acting like you're friends and buddy. Keep pretending that I don't exist. Keep acting like I'm not around. And stop fucking texting me last night and today, trying to act like you want to be my friend now, that I have people in my chat and people around me that know that I know the truth about people like you. Stop. Fuck off. I'm not your friends. I don't like you. You're not my people. I grew all of you. I made you successful, but you threw me away. You threw me away for the wrong person. You did the wrong thing. And now a lot of you are going to get what you deserve. Number 2 is Tectone. Number 1 was Lakari. And we will see more.
Man, shut your ass up. This dude sounds crazy. You ain't no vigilante. You ain't no savior. You ain't Batman. You ain't never gonna be Batman. The way you talking, and you just admitted that you held on to all this until someone crossed you and until someone, I guess, went against you, and you didn't pay me the proper homage I deserve. I'm the one that made you famous, and you left me alone. Ugh. Like, grow up, dude. Just keeps proving that he's not doing this for genuine reasons. And I ain't, once again, trying to defend anyone, but come on, son. Why are we taking your word for, like, value? You're the exposer now? You're the truth teller? Since when? All the things that just got exposed about you recently? You doing anything to get your name in the algorithm. It's clear as day. This is not, I want to help. I just want to expose it. I'm a true teller. You ain't never been that. When it comes to streamers and the streamers that are very industry, you on the front cover. At least you used to be, but now that they don't want to rock with you, now you playing this, I'm going to expose everyone. Hollywood, that was you. That was your whole MO until recently. And if they took you back with open arms, you wouldn't be saying none of this. All these fouls, if you didn't put them all out day of, then I don't believe it. Even if the stuff is true, it ain't come from a genuine place from you. You ain't no hero. Multiple people can be nasty and disgusting. That can be true. It doesn't have to be like, I'm on this side or this side. I don't have a side. I got content creators that I think that are dope, right? I've named them a plethora of times for you guys. People that I like, Sensitive Society, more Pegasus, right? There's a few people that I rock with that I enjoy their content. I don't even know them, just as a viewer, just somebody that I just watch. But when it comes to like these streamers or just content creators in general, I don't have a side. I'm Fang Gang first. That's my crew. That's what I call my supporters. Asmongold responded to the whole Mizkif thing.
You were Miz went live yesterday for 30 minutes just to trash and shit on you? No, I didn't see that at all. I would not make any comment on, like, I think that, you know what? No comment. Now, no comment today. Soon you'll get a comment on all of this, but not today. Not today. Yeah, not today. I'm a wise man. I don't gotta play. We're not playing these games, right? It's easy to see what's going on. Yeah, that's crazy, right? Wow. And anyway,
Asmongold been getting a lot of heat for this, bro. A lot of heat for this, or just in general, because he was friends with the Lakari guy. Check out my previous videos if you're not aware. But brief recap: nasty streamer that got exposed for having some nasty files on his computer, some that involved kids. Asmongold denounced it and said that he didn't want to speak on it anymore. And people are like, no, you gotta talk about it. And now with this, a lot of people are saying that this doesn't look good. And honestly, I don't think it looks like anything. Not yet, at least. Like, I would like to see more before I just start calling people things. But maybe that's just me. And Mizkif, he's not done. He's still going at Tectone.
Tectone has been harassing me nonstop for almost a year, accusing me of so many terrible and disgusting things, and accusing me nonstop brigade me and make his chat hate me. Tectone he made a video called Change. Good one, dude. I would love to watch this now. He made a video. These people are pathetic. The biggest cover up in Twitch history. Twitch. Goodbye, Austin. They're lying to you. He made a video about me called Mizkif. He made one about Ludwig. He thinks he can call out anybody when he has his own shit to deal with. Like, it's crazy.
Talking about Tectone or yourself? Because that definitely sounds like you was describing yourself. You got your own stuff to worry about. You sitting here worrying about everybody else's stuff except for yours. This dude Mizkif is crazy. He's going to also say that Tectone was like obsessed with Emerald. Okay.
Said he likes games. He does, but attacked me for it. He said I made him pay $300K for a loan and charged extra. This is false. I had him pay $5K in fees extra for a $300,000 loan I gave him in cash in just a week. Hated me because I was dating Emmy. True. I thought nobody knew you were dating. No, people knew. We didn't tell some people, but some people absolutely knew. Tectone being one of them. Emmy used to message and hang out with Tectone all the time. They did steak and eggs together. Tectone and Emmy would talk a lot. And I know that's why. His ex-girlfriend came over. Ready? His ex-girlfriend came over, and you want to know what happened? I shook her hand. He then went around and said I grabbed her hand for such a long time and was so weird and told everyone I'm weird as fuck for that.
Mizkif need a role model. Somebody that he could follow that should show him what a man act like, because this ain't it. All the things that he just said, so many of them was contradicting himself. He said that I charged him extra on the loan. I did charge him extra on the loan. And nigga, so what are you talking about? Why are you writing that down? That shouldn't even be written down. None of these things, bro. I'm telling you, I cannot take Mizkif serious, bro. This is beyond petty. I'm petty. This dude is just a loser. And I'm being unbiased. Like, this is just corny. You're proving that none of this I'm exposing people stuff is coming from a genuine place. It's not. Which means you don't care about none of the stuff that you're saying. You don't care about nothing. You just try to get numbers, bro. And get people back because your feelings is hurt. People are crazy online. And speaking of that, Asmongold, he just spoke about a few things with his former friend Lakari. Let's get into that.
I mean, it's really about whether you had that stuff on your PC or not. I mean, I don't think that a lot of people are going to really accept an apology. It's an actual crime. We're transcending internet drama, right? There's internet drama and then there's crimes. And then it needs to be dealt with by the FBI, the police department, or some other type of agency. Like that's 100% what it has to be. Knows a friend. Yeah, it's what happens, right? But either way, it feels weird. It does feel very weird, but at the end of the day, I mean, you have to have an investigation for something like this. It's not even a question. It's not even an opinion. It's not even anything other than it just being completely obvious, right? If there is any genuine child material, I want to see a punishment for that. I don't want to see it get rolled over, ignored, or anything else. Like, that's the most important thing to me. Not internet drama, not whether he gets banned or not. No. Like, this could be a potential crime. Like, crimes need to be dealt with not on Twitter, not on LSF.
Honestly, I don't know what more people want. Yeah, he was friends with the guy, but that don't mean that he has stuff on his hard drive like how the guy has on his. If you haven't looked into the story, guys, I definitely covered it. Did a few videos, check those out. But I don't know why people keep connecting this to Asmongold, because he's not like doing updates on this on a 24/7 basis. So he already denounced it. He already spoke out against it, said that he even wished for him to be prosecuted if this is what people are saying it is. But damn, like, what more do you want him to do? Y'all see that video and say, oh man, he looked like he's covering for this guy. I don't see that. I saw that and it seemed as if he was hurt. That looked like somebody that looked very hurt, especially when they got other things that they're worrying about, like this lawsuit. We're going to get into it. I don't think that this means anything. I don't think this means that he's covering. I think that he spoke out about it. He denounced it, and he's choosing not to speak on it anymore for his own emotional happiness. It is what it is. What else can you expect him to say besides that? Now, let's talk about this lawsuit that he got going on with people throwing false allegations on him. I better watch it. You better watch it. They throwing the false allegations on him, and Asmongold had enough.
Forgot that I got accused of being a that dated a 17-year-old and flew her out.
Accounts, rather anonymous accounts, on 2 different
They're not really anonymous, though, because it was a verified profile. It really probably isn't anonymous. It is actually crazy to say about somebody, right? Crazy to say. I'm thinking like, I'm already in a lawsuit, right? I'm already regularly talking to lawyers. Maybe I should sue this guy. Will we just make stuff up now? That's a serious accusation to tweet with no receipts. I'll talk to my lawyers next time I have a meeting with them. Then I'll see kind of what's actually coming right up, by the way. It's coming up very soon.
Post which falsely claimed he was dating Streamer K's when she was underage. She was not underage. That was a falsity of that post. Her age was misrepresented as 17.
Yeah, by the way, it's not like she was 18 or 19. She was 23. It's not even
she was
close.
over.
I'm so glad that he's suing these people. I told you guys my stance so many times. Yeah, go after them. People should not be so comfortable just throwing false allegations on someone. And especially if you got a platform, you got a responsibility. Too many of these people that are either YouTubers or live streamers or people that tweet on X, they grow a platform and get a following of people that take them dead serious. They believe every word you say, and you're going to go out there and spread misinformation. You're going to purposely weaponize your audience to try to harm someone's reputation using slander. You're nasty. That is like pure demonic, in my personal opinion. I wouldn't want to be around someone like that. I wouldn't even want to be friends with somebody like that. That's weird and strange and creepy. And it's something I wouldn't want anything to do with. But of course, people like Hasan, they reward people for this. They do it. They praise it. It's pretty disgusting.
Also, it's important to keep in mind, too, that the person deleted it after I made the video. They deleted it like 3 or 4 hours after I made the video, talking about maybe suing them. So what they did at that point is they deleted something for potential evidence that they knew could be used for evidence preemptively to avoid it being used. That's spoliation of evidence. It is. It's against the law.
Frankly, if you look at this girl case here and you see a child, you are the problem. The problem is not the person who is dating this person or friends with this person or whatever. You are definitely the problem. And looking at the particular evidence here in Uncle Mindset's evidence law, purpose of this lawsuit, the key of this lawsuit is to set a precedent.
That's
very similar to the Klein case, setting a precedent regarding the retrieving information on anonymous accounts on Reddit. In this case,
for how much I've always talked about how I love public executions and I love making an example out of people, it would be hypocritical for me to not do this.
So Asmongold would be able to subpoena people on X and Reddit, similar to the Klein case, for both user data and preservation of evidence, and it's best done ASAP. There's a short statute of limitations on this, only 1 to 3 years, so he's got to get moving on this within the next year or two. My ruling on this far is that Asmon is large enough to force changes on the platform, to the platform itself as a result of legal action. Internal compliance departments, that is within these platforms, would be forced to take actions regarding unsupported criminal allegations. So what that means is when people are jumping on these platforms, whether it's X, whether it's Reddit, etc., and they're making these criminal claims or saying this person's a criminal, maybe these platforms have to vet that. We're not saying you're calling them bad or mean words. No, you're putting a criminal allegation against them. You're not just calling them mean doo-doo head, right? You're going beyond that and saying this person is a criminal. Because remember, calling someone a PDF is a criminal allegation. Gold is mentally and financially capable. Because remember, this is extreme stress. It's really bad for your mental health.
If I have the opportunity to do something that will have a negative effect on another person that I don't like, I don't know if I'd ever get tired. The only thing that matters to me is that I do something that is so effective and damaging that it changes a person's life. That's really what my goal is. I don't really care as much about, some other bullshit. I don't care about that. I care about doing something that's effective.
I'm not mad at him. I ain't mad at him, bro. Yeah, put him through the ringer. Take them to court, sue the heck out of them. Sue the shoes off of them. I'm talking about you sue them so bad, they got to give you their shoes and they still owe you money. Yeah, they deserve it, bro. Like, we need to make a point, set an example. There's too many people that got that kind of power, bro. And yes, I said power. When you build up a following, people hear you, they actually take you seriously, and you're spreading misinformation and disgusting, slanderous lies on Asmongold. Yeah. they should get you up out of here. Nah, deleting the post and trying to go private, that's not going to save you. I'm with Asmon on this. Don't let me get my money up. Sign up for memberships if you do want to help me get there. Sign up for memberships. I'm going to start dropping episodes early on memberships. But yeah, fam, let me get my money up. Oh, I'm petty. I'm going in. I'm getting that Asmongold type of revenge on anybody that crossed me. I'm joking, of course. I'm not joking at all. I'm joking. I'm not joking. Yeah, definitely. I'm not mad at it. I see why people are scared, and they should be. Yeah, I'm team Asmon when it comes to that, bro. Watch the last video.